Hey guys, we're back with episode 4. I think it's episode 4 of the Solana Challenge. And just to give you a market update, because there's a lot of stuff going on in the market right now. Unless you've been living under a rock for the past, couple of years, you would know that the US inflation rate is pretty damn high right now. I think it's at its highest level since 30 or 40 years ago, which is really crazy. But yeah, right now people are dumping, or people are getting out of stocks, especially tech stocks and riskier assets like crypto, and going into more safer assets like bonds and I don't really know too many things about safer assets. I'm kind of a degen, so yeah, I don't know too much about that. But anyways, as you can see here on the Bitcoin chart, let's go to max so you can see the actual impact. Look at that drop. I'll zoom in for y'all. From last November, we had a 67,000, let's just say 69,000 price for Bitcoin, and now it's at 31k, so nearly a 50% drop, which is really insane. The market is clearly fearful and very uneasy right now, as you know, what comes up must come down, and with inflation so high right now, there's a pretty good chance, as the market thinks, that there will be a recession in the next 12 or at least 24 months. And so if you're doing financially okay right now, and you have like the time to invest in the long term, then right now might be a pretty good time to start dollar cost averaging into your favorite tokens or stocks that you believe in, because the prices are looking pretty good right now. Like, everything's pretty much on sale if you think about it. Solana is now at $66, and a week ago it was at 90. And so yeah, if you believe in the growth of your investments in the long term, then right now would be a really good time to start dollar cost averaging down and picking up as many of these cheap assets as you can. Not financial advice, of course, just what I'm doing. And so that's pretty much it. Let's start talking about why you guys are actually here for, and that's my Solana challenge. That's not doing too hot right now, but nonetheless, let's get started. The first thing I bought was this Noti Gang, and I think it looks pretty clean. It's got this shiny white glint with the tuxedo and another blunt. Gotta love the blunts in these NFT profile pics. But yeah, I bought this for 1.1 Sol, and then later on, I think a week later, I sold it for 0.9 Sol for a small loss, which is pretty unfortunate because later on, they did get to, oh my god, it is at 3 Sol, are you kidding me? But yeah, back then, I bought into this because of it being a influencer-led project, and they had some bullish announcements coming soon, and so I waited, and I figured that these bullish announcements, maybe they're not coming as soon as I thought they'd be, so I got out quick to get my liquidity back. But little did I know that it would skyrocket to a floor price of 3. Damn, that hurts. But yeah, moving on. Oh, just to give y'all some more insight on the announcement that was with the Noti Gang. It was a stinky announcement, and I think they had some pretty good whitelist giveaways in their Discord, and so that's probably why the floor price pumped so much. So props to them, they did something really good. I just wasn't patient enough to wait. But yeah, the second trade, the Secret Sphinx Society, I got a pretty cool Anubis one, and yeah, the rarity is decent, 697 out of what's the collection size? Collection size of, let's see, no, it doesn't say. Oh, 1.5k, so not bad, like a 50%, probably a uncommon. But yeah, I bought here for 0.4 Sol, and then I sold it later for 0.8 Sol for another small profit. Looks like the guy after me sold it for a pretty big profit, so props to him. Good trade for him, as well as for me. And then moving on to our third trade is the second Secret Sphinx Society. God, that's like a tongue twister. Secret Sphinx Society, which is a bit less rare. I think this one's pretty much straight a common, but I think it looks cool. It's got like the pinkish purplish double color scheme here with the gold fangs. But yeah, I bought this for 1.1 Sol, And the reason why I bought into these two sphinxes is because lately these hyped NFT projects, they've been botted at mint, which means that people use minting bots to be able to mint like hundreds of these NFTs before anyone else can. And that obviously makes a lot of people mad because they can't buy what they want, and obviously they lose a lot of potential profit. But yeah, that created a lot of controversy as people were just super unhappy with the way minting was happening with these really big projects. And so this project came around and was like, we have a coding setup in which botting is really hard to do for their project, and so it did pump. As you saw in the last trade, someone sold this for 1.8 sol, so it did pump up to around that area. I think it was the peak was probably like 2 sol maybe. And yeah, I bought into this project at 1.1 hoping that it would pump again, and right now it is sitting at 0.7 sol, so that's not too good. But I'm hoping maybe we could see another pump again, and that's why I'm still waiting. And also because I don't want to sell for a loss. And so yeah, not too good on this second trade, even though I made a small profit on the first one. Just hoping we have another thing like Noti Gang happening to this project. But yeah, moving on. It's degen time with these gemmies. I remember seeing these at 0.6 sol from one of my alpha groups. I should have listened. Oh my god, I should have listened. But yeah, I saw this at 0.6 and it pumped. These guys, these cute little guys, they pumped all the way to 10 sol. I kid you not, in like a couple days. I don't think you can see it here, but you gotta believe me. Actually, I'll show y'all. Gimme, bada bing bada. Okay, not quite 10, but 9, close enough. But yeah, this pretty much led to a very small meta that happened afterwards, which is the degen meta, in which these degen projects, as I've mentioned them before, are these small projects that are pretty much pump and dumps. It's just like another degen thing that the Solana space does. You just gotta get used to it. But yeah, I'll be going over these next couple of projects pretty quickly because there's not too much reasoning behind why I actually bought into these projects. It's just that I was following the market and the trading volume and hoping to make some quick cash, because when it's degen time, you don't ask questions. Like the common saying, if you can't stop them, join them. And so, yeah, here we go. First up, we have the Teddy T-Rex 404, bought here at 0.4 sol and sold here for 0.6 sol. So, not bad. A little 0.2, small profit. Next up, Mount Olympus 1615, pretty rare one at a rarity of 270 out of too lazy to check the supply. But yeah, bought here for 0.2 sol practically and sold it here for 0.3. So very nice, smaller profit, but profit is profit. And then third, we got the Burrito Boys 2388 with the fire in the back and the what is this? The lime beer in the front. And as you can see here on this chart, I didn't make any profit. What did I buy it at? 0.3 and sold at 0.2. So small loss there, but degen is degen. You win some, you lose some. Oh, and then I also bought these Neo Game Citizens. And this project is like, it's not degen. This project is a DYOR project, and I think they're completely revamping their staking system. It's becoming more of like a gamified staking system, in which you have these citizens and you also have these thugs, in which there's some kind of tokenomics there. I don't know too much about it, but yeah, it looked pretty interesting and the volume was starting to pick up, and so I bought this mutant looking citizen for I think 0.08. Oh yeah, it's right here. I'm dumb. 0.08 sol, and then a thug for 0.15 sol. And I don't think they've done anything yet. Yeah, right now it's at 0.07. And then the thugs, I'll just look here. Occupation, gangster 0.14. Yeah, pretty much the same price. But just holding on to this, looking at how the staking is working, and hopefully I can make a small profit on this as well, and maybe cash in on some of the tokens I get. And oh yeah, I still have these 2 Lost Lions that I have staked since episode 2 of this challenge. I just realized, or I just remembered. And so I'm gonna refresh it right now. I think I just refreshed it. Let me just refresh the actual page. Okay, yeah. Last updated today. We have a total of 1,146 roar. I'm gonna assume that's pretty good. Let's claim it. And I think the Lost Lions, I bought these two at 0.3 soul. And if we look here at Lost Lions, they're at 0.22 soul, so they dropped a bit, but I might just keep these staked for a little bit longer. I think the project still has a couple of bullish announcements to go, so hoping to see a pump there as well. And that is pretty much it for my trades for episode 4, and so let's do a quick recap. This is my transaction history, the Noti Gang for 0.31 loss, the Secret Sphinx Society, the first trade for 0.34 gain, and I'm still holding the Secret Sphinx Society, the second one that I bought, for a small loss right now because it's at 0.7, but I'm not realizing that. And then we have the 2 Neon games that I have staked, and then our 3 Degen projects that I got a very small profit on. And so episode summary, I created a new column for NFT staked just to add some more clarification between the NFT valuation in my wallet and the NFT valuation I have staked. So right now I have 0.7 soul in my Sphinxes, and that's in my wallet, and another 0.7 soul staked, and that's my 2 Lost Lions and also my 2 Neon Game Citizen and Gangster. And then I actually have 0.61 soul in my wallet. And so total that's 2.01 soul, and that's exactly where we started at the first episode. But I don't mind that too much. I've learned quite a lot through this challenge, and I'm enjoying the process, so not too sad about that. And then, as always, if you liked this episode, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Peace.